So here we are at the bottom of a test world back in Eco. And one thing they have done between, I think, a couple of the updates is they made this thing substantially easier to use. So, quick primer for the Excavator. Clicking on the cab gets you into it. Clicking anywhere else gets you the information tab. So what happens is you get in. It drives much like any of the other vehicles. You know, reasonably tolerable. You hit Q, you turn the tool on, and you want to go and use it. But you're stuck with, like, trying to remember which keys do what. Which I had a problem with. I got a big problem with. Because I could never remember what keys do what. And it made me not want to use this thing. Which is really unfortunate, because it's a fun toy. Well, turns out, two things you gotta do. Go into controls. I'm going to turn my mouse sensitivity down because it moves real fast for an old guy like me. All the way down here. So your boom up, boom down is SW, push pull is FR. That's typically your hands are on WASD. So F and R are a little out of the way. And like trying to put your hands on your keyboard. Imagine you're trying to run something with F, FR, and SW. Now that you've done that, you see how irritating it is. Vehicle boom up down. Mouse X. Mouse Y. Get back in it. Hit Q. Notice my my camera's not moving, but the arm is. So what's happened is that because you're in the machine, the camera, like the buttons, the controls that would run the camera, are currently running the arm. So if I do this, so right from here, okay, put a little space on the pad. This takes up a lot of real estate. You ready? Okay. Push my mouse away from me. Towards me. Away from me. Towards me. To the left. To the right. It's to the left. That's to the right. So when you want to go and grab something, to fully extend the boom from here, right, you are out and to the left, back and to the right to bring it in. That's a lot more intuitive, isn't it? Scroll wheel runs the bucket, and they seem to have changed it, so you don't have to hold the button down to dig anymore. You just, yeah, that button doesn't, I don't know if you can hear me pushing it. It's not doing anything. Button doesn't do anything. No worries. So W and S don't do anything. A and D are your back and forth. Nice and easy. Right button dumps everything on the ground. Big pile like that. If you're not interested in staring like that, there's always the F5 view. Right, out to the left, back to the right. Does that seem any more intuitive than you than before? I should hope so, because I like it a lot more. Let's get out of F5. We're a little close right now, unfortunately. And the bucket tends to work from. I'm hitting something up there, so I can't see what. What am I hitting? Again, without the camera move, you are literally stuck forward. Let's back up a little bit. Ah, stuck on the roof there, right? Now again, if I hit Q, I can do this. The camera doesn't change, right? The camera is now locked in this position, which if you were working on a lot of stuff from here to here, would be somewhat more helpful too for you. You break this? Do you want to break this? You're going to break something, make me look bad. Oh, we'll pick all the dirt up again. It's not quite as much fun as in .08, but at least with these controls, this thing is a lot more easy to use. somewhat more easy to use. It's still a temperamental monster, don't you worry about that. But if 5 minutes out of your day gives you a hand, so be it. See you in the future.